Alright, the Batman comes out pretty soon, and I figured it's time to show the Bat some love, so let's make some time for it. What's up, Jolinator Club? Alright, so today I am starting a series of reviews leading up to the Batman, and I figured what better thing to do than to talk about the Batman Arkham series, so I'm starting with the one that started it all, Batman Arkham Asylum. Alright, so Batman Arkham Asylum is a Batman game that came out back in 2009, and when it was coming out, DC Comic games didn't have the greatest reputation. I mean, granted, there were a few cool DC Comic games like Batman on NES or Batman Returns on Super NES, and there were a few games here and there. I will admit, the Batman Begins game I thought was pretty cool. But this was a game changer. When this game came out, everybody was like, looks cool, but DC Comic games don't have the best reputation. But, oh my gosh, this game is incredible. Everybody loved it when it came out. It was absolutely amazing. Now, before I get into the story of this game, I need to talk about the voice actors, the two primary voice actors in this game. Batman in this game is voiced by Kevin Conroy, which for the, two of you that don't know who he is, he's the voice of Batman from Batman the Animated Series, which many Batman fans will say is the greatest adaptation of Batman, and I will agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, he's the best Batman ever. He's the gold standard. The Joker is voiced by Mark Hamill, who was the voice of the Joker in Batman the Animated Series. So for those of you who've never seen Batman the Animated Series, first of all, what are you doing with your life? And second, yes, Mark Hamill himself, the same guy who played Luke Skywalker, was the Joker. So yeah, they're back voicing their characters in this game, and they are just as perfect. Anyway, the story of Batman Arkham Asylum goes like this. We see Batman dropping the Joker off at Arkham Asylum, which, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically the loony bin of Gotham, like where Batman takes all the bad guys when he defeats them. And everything seems cool at first. You know, they got the Joker strapped to a handcart, but Batman at first does not like where this is going, and he's like, he gave up without a fight. I'm gonna follow him. Sure enough, Joker breaks out, takes control of Arkham Asylum, and now Batman has to take him down. Now, what's great about this game, honestly, there are so many great things about this game, it's hard to know where to even start. The first thing that I have to mention in regards to this game and what it did is that this game and the entire Arkham series makes you feel like Batman. I deny you to play this game or any of the following ones, whether it be City, Origins, Night, and not think to yourself at least once, I'm Batman. What's cool about Arkham Asylum is that it's actually on an island, it's not just one building, so you actually have different places to explore, and that really makes it cool. Normally hidden secrets in games are just like, oh, I found something, cool. But in this game, it takes it to a whole nother level, because the Riddler's hidden a bunch of secrets everywhere, you find these Riddler trophies, you solve riddles along the way. You've also got these audio tapes at all the villains' therapy sessions. The Riddler has the best one, though, about the baby. That was cool. Batman Arkham Asylum has, honestly, one of the best hide-and-seek, find those secrets things that any game has ever done, in all seriousness. It makes it really fun to go back and actually play through the game and find some more stuff. It's really cool. When I said this game makes you feel like Batman, I mean that in every aspect. I knew that I was in for something good the first time I played this game, and in all seriousness, I felt like Batman before I even took a step. In the opening cutscene, you see Batman driving the Joker to Arkham Asylum, you see some cars go by, and then the Batmobile goes by, and your controller vibrates. You know how some games do that when your controller vibrates? It is so freaking cool. I felt like I was actually behind the wheel of the Batmobile. Granted, you don't actually drive the Batmobile in this game, that doesn't happen until Arkham Knight, but still, it's great that a game like that can do that. It is so freaking awesome. The combat system in this game is really good too. It does a good job of, like, when you gotta face some guys head on, like, okay, here they come, take them down. And this game, I want to say may have been the first one, I don't know, the Arkham series was the first series that I know of to have done this, but you've got your standard combos and moves that are, you know, necessary for a game like this, but what's really cool is that when a guy comes up to hit you, you can counter him, and no matter what Batman's doing, he'll counterattack that guy's, like, arm or whatever. So, like, you're fighting one dude, some dude comes up behind you, grab his arm, break it, go back to what you're doing. You're gonna walk out of that room going, dude, I am the most badass thing on the planet right now. This gameplay also extends to the stealth portions of the game, where you have to be sneaky and sneak up on guys, otherwise you're gonna get ambushed. You can build up your XP and buy moves and abilities, but the first thing you're going to want to get is this move called the inverted takedown. Basically what that is you can dangle upside down on these gargoyles. When a guy gets under you, just zipline down, grab him, zipline back up, no one sees you do it. By the way, for new time players, anyone playing the game for the first time, once you do your first inverted takedown, get moving and grapple to another gargoyle, because trust me, you're going to draw some attention. Just saying. I'm assuming most of you have played this game by now. But like I was saying, you use stealth and take down a room full of guys, and by the end, there's this one dude is just freaking out, and it lets you prey on your fears. That is definitely an amazing way of making the player feel like Batman. Now, when I first heard about this game, it was around the time it came out, so nobody knew about Arkham City or anything like that. So it's almost like, okay, we're gonna make this game and just make it the coolest game we can make it and have it be that awesome, and then we're gonna make some sequels and have them be awesome too. You gotta say, that's a pretty epic way of doing it. And granted, by the time I was done playing it for the first time, I was like, dude, it's an awesome game, but I would have liked to have seen this villain, that villain, who are in Arkham City. If you guys have not played Batman Arkham Asylum by now, dude, what are you doing with your life? First of all, play the entire Arkham series, but Arkham Asylum is an awesome game. I absolutely love it. It still holds up today as it did back when it came out. If you haven't played it yet, I believe there is actually a combo pack for modern consoles called Return to Arkham, where it has both this and Arkham City. So you can just go ahead and pick that up, start playing, knock yourself out, have fun. Guys, if you haven't guessed by now, Batman Arkham Asylum is going to get my highest rating. Batman Arkham Asylum is a game that is so nice, it is worth playing thrice. Alright guys, so post your comments below. I want to know, what do you think of Batman Arkham Asylum? And are you excited for me to talk about the rest of these Arkham games? What's your favorite Arkham game in the series? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Just bump! You don't just have like the one Arkham Asylum building, it's actually on an island and there's a lot of other buildings there, so that makes the story really cool, and you get... Whoop! I dropped my game. Let me pick it up. Excuse me while I pick up Nate. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my review of Batman Arkham Asylum. If you did, click right here to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified about all future videos. By doing so, you get to join the Jolinator Club. Want to see another cool video of mine? I got one right here for you. Go check it out.